Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. I'm here to talk to you today about our company, Uisco, providers of innovative rainwater harvesting solutions. My name is George. I'm from Human Health and Disease. We have Stephen from Psychology. We have Peter from Biochemistry. Gemma, also from Human Health and Disease. And Ronan from Zoology. We all come from a multidisciplinary background to form our company, Uisco. Now, you may be wondering, what is Uisco? Who are we? What do we do? Let me begin by stating that environmental issues such as water wastage, water shortage are at the forefront of importance in the world today. The public, however, lacks an understanding on these issues and the possibilities of rainwater harvesting. We act as the middleman between companies providing rainwater harvesting solutions and consumers. We provide accessible information, making the transition from interest in rainwater harvesting to installation in one's home an easy process. From our extensive research, we have seen a perception among the public that rainwater harvesting is costly with no real benefit. Does rainwater harvesting really save any money at all? Yes, it does. And with incoming water charges, rainwater harvesting is about to become the next big thing. Complicated. Rainwater harvesting is thought to be difficult and complicated to install, maintain, and manage. We aim to convince consumers otherwise. Most importantly, there is currently a distinct absence of a centralized information hub where consumers can get clear, concise, accurate information on rainwater harvesting solutions. Information at the moment is disparate. This current problem underlies the unique selling point of our business. We want to be the central information hub on rainwater harvesting who not only educate on the benefits of rainwater harvesting, but convert information into real, tangible solutions. Our company, Uisco, hopes to achieve all that I've mentioned and bring the growing concept of rainwater harvesting into fruition. I will now leave you in the capable hands of Stephen, who will talk you through the core values of our company.
Good afternoon. I think it's quite reasonable to say that the average Irish consumer is prone to underestimating water as a valuable resource. In a country where it's so abundant and so ubiquitous, it's very easy to take the resource for granted. However, Heather Kincaid-Lavario recently said that in an era of dwindling resources, water is poised to be the new oil. This mentality is intended to be nurtured, to be encouraged within Ireland by Uisco. We intend to do this through our educative processes. Through interactive engagement in schools, demonstrations and expos, the leaders and consumers of the future will be fully aware of the pivotal urgency of rainwater harvesting in Ireland. As many of you know, water charges are oncoming. This may be bad news for some, but it's good news for Uisco. New economic benefits, new incentives for the modern consumer are now relevant and to harvest rainwater, a free, renewable resource. We wish to fuel this new interest and do so to generate profit. At Uisco, we wish to fulfill the new desire to harvest rainwater through collaborative providers. We wish to educate, incentivize, provide, and profit. Uisco is the middleman, the medium which translates awareness into action. Through doing this, we will generate profit by providing a unique service, furthermore fulfilling a gap in the market. We'll generate an ethos in Ireland that long-term consumer savings are potential with rainwater harvesting. I'll now pass you on to Peter, who will introduce you to the marketing plan at Uisco.
We aim to provide rainwater harvesting systems not only to domestic, but also to corporate, agricultural, and public properties. Our first contact with the consumer will be through our easily navigatable website. Here, the consumer can read about our products and services. They can also learn about rainwater harvesting systems and water use in Ireland through statistics that we will gather. They can also get in contact with us and ask for a free consultation of their house and property, and then further on the line, they can ask us for installation. The marketing opportunities we have are going to be initially through online, through social media, which is an easily accessible and free commodity. Social media will promote Uisco's name and services and get our name out there. We also look for demonstrations in venues such as the Science Gallery and at expos, so small-scale demonstrations on how our services work. Our long-term marketing plan as we expand the business involves engaging with schools and colleges. We'll carry out educational workshops, and so when the youth of today, well, not the youth, sort of the tipping point, when they go on to become homeowners, they will have rainwater harvesting systems in their mind, so they will think to provide them in their houses and be aware of them as they go on to purchase properties. We're also looking to have stands at academic and industrial conferences and advertise in newspapers, televisions, local billboards, etc. All of this marketing is to aim to increase traffic to our website, www.uisco.ie, and from here, people who have interests in rainwater harvesting systems can easily go on to purchase them and install them in their houses. I'll now pass it on to Gemma, who will talk about our demographics.
Okay, so I'm going to talk about demographics and the financial plan. So currently there are 752,631 dwellings in the Greater Dublin area. And as a company, we aim to implement systems in 45 to 50% of these homes by the year 2050. And the cost to the consumer to install one of these systems in their home is €3,000 to €5,000, and it's dependent on a number of factors, but the main ones being the house size per square foot and obviously the accessibility to the in-house piping that's already in place. And as a company, we plan to profit 10% of each system installation. So the stakeholders, so these are people that are going to benefit from our company. So the main one that we're concerned with are consumers. So the benefits that they're going to reap are that they're going to generate long-term savings by decreasing their incoming water charges, and they're going to utilise rainwater as a sustainable resource. So then Uisco collaborators are our second stakeholders. So they're going to be the likes of the SEAI and people that are going to provide the rainwater harvesting solutions. So this will be Rainwater Harvesting Solutions of Ireland. They're the main company that we've gotten in contact with. And then initial investors, so how we're going to start up our company. So the SEAI, we're going to hopefully reach out to them and get an initial fund of €10,000, and hopefully this will go towards developing our website and then obviously an office space. So what our plan is, so we kind of have a plan up to 2050, but we also have a 15-year plan in that time scale as well. So obviously we want to expand Uisco in Dublin by the year 2050 and have 50% of the homes with systems installed in them. But as that's going on, by year 5, we want to expand into Leinster and create a business there as well. And then by year 10, the rest of the provinces. So year 15, a European market, that's another goal as well that we'd like to just have touched on it, to spread the name of Uisco as opposed to conquer it completely, and then with the main goal being international recognition. So I'm just going to pass you on to George, who's going to conclude our presentation.
Thank you very much, everybody, for listening today. We hope we've convinced you on the benefits of rainwater harvesting, and we hope to see you using our service in the future. Thank you very much, and I welcome any questions.
Well done, that was really, really good. Can you just tell us a little bit more about the complexity of the system that's installed? I mean, €3,000 to €5,000 is quite a lot of money, where some people are just literally using quite simple, like almost a barrel. So what is the added value of using this more complex, expensive system?
So I did our market research, so I got in contact with as many websites out there that I could to look to install a system in my house, potentially to see what the line of inquiry is at the moment. So the systems themselves, if you're looking for, instead of just a barrel, these ones would be a large cistern that it sits underground. So that inhibits bacterial growth by keeping the water cool and out of sunlight. So you'd have to excavate the land and embed the tank in the ground. But also, so you have to connect that up to the guttering system of the house. And then from there, you also connect a pipe up to the cistern in the roof in the attic. And because of this, you can use it as non-potable water to use it in to flush all the toilets, which account for up to 20% of the household water use, and also for appliance use, so dishwashers, washing machines, and so forth. The cost generally, like the systems themselves, cost $3,000 up to $3,000 for a 1,500 to 3,000 litre cistern that you install, and then the extra cost would go through the consultation, and also the installation itself is pricey enough to excavate and install the system. It's in terms of the installation, it is a modification to the household. So installation in pre-existing houses is more expensive than in new houses where they will be implemented in the initial build. Which actually, there's an article out in The Independent which states that is incoming policy, that all new properties will have to have water harvesting systems. So it shows that if we get into the market quickly now, then if we get the contracts before that happens, then we'll be the exemplars for that.
So the company that you're currently working with, do they have a monopoly on the market, or are they?
To be honest, I got in contact with 4 to 5 companies. They're the only ones online, and they The main service we provide is Clarity. Getting in touch with them was very difficult. I mean, their products and services are displayed, but none of them install the systems. They only deliver the systems and provide them. You have to excavate the land yourself or get a contractor into that. So what Uisco would do would be we'd provide a whole service, a start-to-end product where we'd show you the systems, we'd provide them, and then we can install them entirely. So the start-to-finish process would be done by us. Whereas the systems, the companies that are online, they mostly just show you a system and then let you buy it and deliver it to your house.
Right, so you have to get a builder or whatever.
It is very difficult. And the Clarity that I got through the contacts, it involved multiple emails back and forth, and they weren't very transparent with their costs, or if they would install until the very last minute, which they said no, they don't.
Did they share any information about current market for these?
I don't see. The thing is, it's at the moment it's not very well publicized, so there doesn't seem to be much information out there about it. In the UK, the Rainwater Harvesting Systems Ireland it's a UK branch. It's owned by the UK, so they're more established there. I think this is sort of just an outreach thing they have. So the statistics aren't really there at the moment.
Very good, thank you.
Thank you.